many people say that note-taking doesn't help them on the reading comprehension, and it's because they're doing it completely wrong. They're maybe highlighting everything in the passage, so then when they go back and look at the passage, it's just pretty much rereading it again, just looking through all their highlights, or they don't use the multiple color features and they get lost in their highlights. So I want you to think about really what you need to be highlighting when you read these passages, or what you really just need to be note-taking on in general. And there's a few things, and you can remember this by the acronym VIEW STOMP. So the very first thing is view. So that is the viewpoint. I want you to be focusing on the viewpoint of what the author is saying, what their point of view is, and if there's any contradicting or similar viewpoints of other people in the prompt. That is something that you want to take note of. Now the next is the structure and organization. So that is the S in the stomp. And the structure and organization is basically the flow of the passage. Are they having multiple different viewpoints in each paragraph, or are they having maybe like a lineage of time where it's like a history passage and 1990 this happened, 1992 this happened? Like, what is the structure? What's the organization? Now the next in the view stomp is the TO. Tone. Now this is basically what they, not just their viewpoint, but how they're viewing it, how they're talking about it. Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they having like a certain connotation towards whatever their viewpoint is? And the next is the MP in the stomp. So that is the main point. What is the main point, not just of the overall essay, but of each individual paragraph? I want you after every single paragraph to take a second and think, if I really had to decide what this whole paragraph was about, what would it be? Write that down in your notes, or highlight those certain things within the essay, because then you'll be able to, if you have a question in your, questions like the 10 questions that they asked after the reading comp, you could say, okay, where was this located in the passage, and get an idea of just like the main overarching theme of everything. So notice this process of the view stomp basically just gives you a more holistic approach. It's not focusing on little details as you read. It's focusing on the big picture. What is this passage generally about? So then you could either just answer the question right there and then, right after you're done reading, or you could go back to that specific area. So again, keep in mind, I don't want you to be highlighting everything. Don't be highlight happy. Some people just highlight every single sentence and it's not even beneficial. So I want you to focus on these specific things, and each point in that view stomp, use a different color. So viewpoint, make that blue. Structure, organization, make that green. And then tone, make that red. And then the main point, highlight that orange. Pick a different color for each one of those things in the view stomp, so then you know exactly the organization. And if you spend too much time worrying about those nitty-gritties, just use the same color, but it doesn't really matter. You just really want to make sure that you overarching theme you understand.